Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to this channel. On this channel we do lifestyle content, and we also talk about nursing and moving from abroad, coming to the US to work as a nurse. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today we're going to talk about childcare. We're going to talk about childcare in the US, especially for nurses who are relocating, coming here with a baby, coming here with babies. What do you need to know? How will you take care of your babies? I know this is a question that is really bugging a lot of people. And before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna give you 1 second. Okay, thank you. A lot of you have been asking me how I do it, how I manage to take care of my baby with work. Guys, I'll tell you for free, and I'm sure you know it. Most of you who are asking are mothers and their parents. Childcare and just generally having a baby and taking care of a baby is not easy, because a baby is another human being that you have brought to the world, and you need to take care of them. But at the same time, you need to provide for them. So for you to provide for them, you need to have a source of income to be able to provide for them in this world, wherever you are, whether it is whichever part of the world you are. You need to have a source of income to take care of your family, to take care of your baby, to provide for them, to give them their basic needs. So most of you are concerned the fact that you are moving abroad, you're moving away from family, you're moving away from your usual environment, and you're coming to this country, how you'll take care of your babies. And that is something that is difficult, not only for immigrants who are coming here, but also for even the Americans who are here. But it will be a little hard on us as immigrants, because most of us have left our families home. We have no one that we really trust to leave our baby with. So it makes us question and be so concerned and have panic attacks about childcare. And today I want to tell you, I just want to give you tips on how to take care of your baby here. I've been a mother. I think I've been a mother my whole life, because I'm the firstborn, and I've been taking care of my siblings. But taking care of other babies is so totally different from taking care of your own baby, because everything falls on you. You have no one to look at and tell them, well, this is your baby, you need to take care of this. Everything is you. So I'm gonna share with you some tips on how you can take care of your babies when you come here, because the fact that you have babies will not stop you from coming here. And some of you don't have babies, but you need to, one time you'll have a family. So I'm just gonna go through some of the tips that I have seen work for people who relocate here and people who live here generally. The first way that you can take care of your baby easily is move close to your friends. I know when people come here, they like to try to look for places that are maybe isolated from others. If you know you are, let me say you are a Kenyan and you're moving here, look for Kenyan friends that you're going to the same state with, in the same locality. Please live close to them, because those are the people who knows your values. They are the people who are related to you, not by blood, but at least by the environment that you came from. There are people who you know you can leave your baby with, and you'll feel like you've left your baby with a person who is from home. So like for me, when I came here, I was living in a totally different place. But when I found out I was pregnant, and uh, I knew at least I needed to be close to people that I'm free with, people that I can call and they will come if there is an issue with the baby. So I moved close to my friends, and it's been a big help to be close to people that I know I can trust, at least to leave my baby with. So I moved close to my friends, and we take care of our kids. I take care of their kids, they take care of my child if I need to. So that is one option that you might need to consider while you're looking for a place to settle in when you come here. Move close to people that you know can help you. It may not be even like your fellow countrymates, even your co-workers. When I gave birth, trust me, my people that I work in the unit with were a very great help to me. They really helped me with just moving around with the baby, advices, you name it. They held my hand. So if you're coming here, it can be your countrymates, it can be your workmates, people that you've created a rapport with and you know you can lean on each other. You can move close to them. That's one tip that I can give. Another tip that I can give you, and which I use myself, is work around your schedule and your spouse's schedule. If you come here with your spouse and you have a baby, get your schedule in a way that you are at home, your spouse is working, and when you're working, your spouse is at home, so that you can take care of the baby. That's another thing that has really worked, especially for nurses who are coming here and you are married to a nurse. You can easily work your schedule. One of you can do a night shift and another one can do day shifts, and you guys can take care of that baby. Let me tell you guys, the issue is here is not like at home where you could leave your baby with another maybe 7-year-old, 10-year-old for some hours and you go away. Those are children, and the government here does not allow that. The babies cannot babysit babies. Your babies will be taken away from you if you do that. So you can arrange your schedule with your spouse, and that will be very easy for you, especially if you are nurses. And if you're not, the both of you are not nurses, like in my case, my husband is not a nurse, but when your spouse goes to look for a job, or the both of you, when you are at work, speak up to your managers. Tell them this is what's happening and I need my shifts to be like this. And your other person will talk to their manager and tell them this is what's going on. I need my shifts to be like this. Most of the managers are human and they will understand and they can accommodate you, and they will work your schedule up so that you can be able to take care of your baby in peace. So that's another tip. Work with your spouse, work around your spouse. And if you are alone, then you need to find people that you can lean on, people that can help you, because childcare here is not a joke. You need to really, really, really be sure if you are bringing your baby with you. So that is another tip that I can give you guys is get your families here, especially if your parents can come here. I know the embassy is very difficult. It's very difficult to give a family member a visa to come visit. They don't trust it, especially if you tell them they are coming to see maybe their niece or something like that, a family. They don't trust you. They think that people are coming here to live and stay here. of which sometimes it happens, so they just take those precautions. But what I know is the embassy is a little lenient on the parents. If your parents are flexible enough and they can come, apply a visitor's visa for them. Let them come here for some months and they will help you take care of that child as you work. And I know once someone gets a visitor's visa, it's usually valid for 5 years. So when they come, they can come for months, go home and come back again. And that they will help you with your baby. That's another option. It's a difficult one, but I know they are a little lenient on parents. So if you can get your parent to come here, your mom or dad, that will be so helpful. And when they are here, you can really work on those days that they are around. And when they go, then you can take a break or maybe dial back the days that you're working because you've worked when they were here. So that's another option. If you can get your parents here, if you can get your relative here, that's a very good thing to do. Another way that you can easily take care of your babies here is another tip. I can't say it's easy, is talk to your manager about your schedule. And that goes in hand in if you have, let's say, a friend that you can co-parent with or a spouse that you can co-parent with. Talk to your manager so that they arrange your duties on the days that that person has time, that they can take care of your baby while you work. And when you're off, you can take care of their baby. And let me tell you guys, taking care of, if you're gonna do this with friends, let it not be one-sided, because America is hard to just sit around. People have their own things to do. So if you're gonna do it with someone, be considerate. If they're gonna take care of your baby, please take care of their baby for them. It's two-way. Or at least do something that they can get some free time to do their stuff. So yeah, don't just rely on people and people do stuff for you and you cannot do things for them. So that's another thing. You can talk to your managers, work your schedule so that whoever is helping you with the baby, you can help each other. Another tip or another way that you can make your life a little easy to take care of your baby here is child daycare. Now, daycare is expensive, that I will not lie. Here, daycare is a business, daycare is expensive. If you cannot get help, there's no one that you can go to help. Daycare is another option, but know that you'll use money for daycare. You'll have to pay people to take care of your baby, and that is expensive. So just do your math. Do your math and decide if daycare is a route that you can take. And yeah, you can do that. There are people who even do daycare in the house. If you can get someone that can come to your house and sit with your baby while you're gone, that's fine. It's daycare, yes, but it's fine if you can get someone who is trustworthy. Another way that you can take care of your baby is use your PTOs, use your time offs. So if you have a baby, you can work, but the thing is with America, you don't get a leave, you get paid time off. So the more you work, the more you accumulate paid time off. So you can use that paid time off. This will work if you have someone, let's say your parents. If your parents can come here in like for 5 months straight, you can really go to work because there's someone who is in the house with the baby. And when they leave, you can use those PTOs, the paid time off that you've accumulated, to be with the baby in the house for some time. So you'll be in the house and they will still pay you. So yeah, if you can use paid time off, that is a very good way of that's a very good way. That's a tip that I can give you to accumulate your paid time offs. Don't use them anyhowly, and then when you are really in a fix, you'll use them, because with a baby you never know. So that's another tip. And then another way, this is not a tip, this is an advice. If you really can, when you get here, just work your contracts and finish it, or work for some years before you have a baby. Yeah, it's funny that I'm advising you like this, but that is what I don't regret, having a baby while still on contract. My baby is the biggest blessing that has happened to me in a long time, so I don't regret it. But I will advise you, if you can, just do your contract, finish, and then you can have that baby. Or if you're not on contract, yeah, work for some years, accumulate some good cash, save up, invest, and then you can have that baby. The thing is, yes, you can plan for babies, you can plan when to have a baby, but sometimes it's only God who decides. So just do your math. If you decide to have a baby, know how you'll take care of that baby. That's basically what I mean. Yeah. So coming to how I do it, people ask me, how do you manage with your baby? I am lucky to have a supportive husband, and we work together. My husband had to lose a job when we had a baby, because his job could not accommodate the days that he could not work to be home with the baby. So we had to leave that job and look for another job. And when he was looking for jobs, he will specify that he wants to work these specific dates. No, not dates, days, because there are specific days that I chose to work. So we work together. So when you come here, jobs are available. Let a job not come between you and your family. If you have a baby, don't risk your baby for money. You can leave that job that is not accommodative of you, because let's face it, you cannot perform at work if your house is falling apart. So don't stress yourself with a job that will not accommodate your needs. Jobs are always available. So I'll advise you, when you come here, talk to your job to accommodate you, because you are only one person. Those days that you can work, go to work, and your husband will, or your spouse will stay with the baby. And those days that they cannot work, they'll be in the whole house with the baby, and you can go to work. And for me, I feel like that's the best way, especially when the baby is still an infant, when the baby is still so young. Because first of all, at least for me, I don't trust a lot of people with my baby. So I had to make a sacrifice. Before I had my baby, I used to work a lot of days. I used to work 4 days a week. And I had to take a pay cut, because I don't work those days anymore, because I have to be home with the baby. My husband used to work 5 days a week, every week. he had to take a pay cut because he had to take care of the baby. So that baby sometimes, not sometimes, that baby is so precious. The baby is so much more than the money. So I will, I really preferred my baby to be in the house with me or with my husband or the both of us. I really didn't want my baby to be moved every time to go, like, let's say if I had to take my baby to daycare, that means I have to wake my baby early when he's not even ready to wake up and take him to another place. Then in the evening, come pick my baby and try to make him comfortable and go to bed. I didn't feel like that was convenient for myself, my mental capacity. So if you have your spouse here with you, that is very, very, is something that can really work. The two of you can work together and take care of your baby. And the benefit of that is your baby will be taken care of to the fullest because you know your baby, you know what is good for your baby, and you'll give them the best care because you are the parents. At the same time, you create that bond with your baby, and there is that stability with your baby, and your baby now becomes accustomed to a certain routine in the house. So as much as you'll have to make sacrifices, those sacrifices will be for the good of all of you, because if your baby is not okay, you'll not be okay. Even if you go to work, you'll not be fine. If you move your baby around in the cold and they be sick, you'll not be fine. So if you can do it with your spouse, that's the best option. Yeah, so those are the tips that I can give you guys about taking care of the babies in America. If you come here, guys, I wish you all the best. Consider all these things that I've given, these tips that I've given you, and you'll be able to take care of your baby. Okay, before I go, guys, I just thought about this. If you can leave your baby at home and with a trusted person like your parent, please do. I know it's hard, but there is, when you book for an interview, you can put your, especially if you are alone, you can put your baby as a follow to join, and the baby can join you later. So if you know you have a trusted person that you can leave your baby with, you can come here, leave that baby with them, and come put things into place. Like you can even stay for 3 years. Make sure things are okay. Know the surrounding that you are in. Know the people that you can be with. And then bring your baby. Your baby can follow you. Sometimes that will be a very good choice for the baby. It's not for you. You'll feel sad, you'll feel bad that you've left your baby behind, but your baby will thank you later. Because like if you leave your baby with your mom and you really trust your mom, and that baby will have a happy and normal childhood, they will forget, they might not feel the connection to you, but the good thing with this, the world today, is we have technology, and you can see your baby, you can see the milestone, you can talk to your baby, but your baby will be in a safe environment, your baby will be in a happy environment, your baby will be in a healthy environment while you come here and work and sort things out, by the time you finish your contract, you'll have known the place that you want to go, places that you want to live, and where you want to live, where you can get support, and you'll bring that baby in a stable environment. Other than if you are alone coming around with the baby, and then the baby goes all through these shocks and emotional stress because you have to move them to different places, different daycares, different people as you take care of them. So this is just an advice. If you have a baby and you can leave that baby with a trusted person, please put that baby as a follow to join. It's just my opinion. I know you'll feel bad. I know you'll miss your baby, but it may be good. It may be the good. It may be for the good of your baby. So it's just my opinion. So what do you think, guys? If you have any other thing that you can add, any other tip, please add it in the comments below. It may help someone. And yep, so thank you guys for watching. If you have watched to this far, please like this video if it's helped you, subscribe if you haven't, and comment in the section, what do you think about childcare in America? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.